So I'm here with Don Keuth from the Phoenix Community Alliance. Hi, Don.
How are you today?
Great. Thanks for taking some time and participating in this project for us.
You can take that coat off. It's hot here today. No, actually not. It's actually a pretty nice day today.
Oh, you mean because it's only 105?
No, I think it's only going to be 98 today. It's moderate.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. I know where I'm at, that's for sure.
Well,
So, as I discussed with you, Don, I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Feel free to answer those or not answer them any way you like.
go ahead.
So we'll throw polite society out the window. How old are you?
61.
Okay. And do you have a political orientation?
Yeah, I'm a moderate, which is not easy in this state.
Okay. Okay. Why is that?
Well, the state primarily is because of the way people get elected to the state legislature tend to be at both ends of the spectrum, and so the moderates, which probably make up the majority of the actual voters, don't necessarily have the same voice down there that the extremes do.
So you're quite literally stuck in the middle.
We are stuck in the middle.
Okay.
And stuck is the right word.
Okay, fair enough. And how about religion or religious affiliation? Do you have any of those?
I was raised a Catholic.
Okay, great. Can you tell us what your job title is here at Phoenix? Or titles?
Officially my job title is I'm the president of the organization, and
Phoenix Community
Alliance, and we're a private sector nonprofit business group, and focus on the redevelopment of the central city, and been doing that now for 25 years.
Okay.
With some decent success of late.
Great. And I saw a boutique hotel going in right across the street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
We're growing up.
And can you talk about how you view your role in Phoenix?
Well, I think I look at my role as a connector between the public sector, the private sector, people that may be somewhat on the fringe, that have a difficult time engaging mainstream, and try to make those relationships happen so that people that have good ideas and ought to try to move that forward get an opportunity to be heard.
Have you read The Tipping Point?
No, I haven't.
You know of it though, right?
Yeah.
It's amazing how many of the individuals we're talking to fill that role in their community. They're connectors of people in community. Yeah.
That's my job. I just connect people up, and
Great.
It works well.
Great. Can you talk about what your relationship is with the local independent community here?
Well, certainly people like Kimber Lanning, who is kind of our rock star here in Phoenix on that issue, and Greg Esser, who is instrumental in, it's called Roosevelt Row, where our First Friday activities occur every month. We started off on a very rocky relationship several years ago, and I had to learn a new language and had to teach them a new language, and now we've become pretty aggressive collaborators, and it's we all want the same thing. We want a better community, and after we kind of got through some of the rough edges, I think we're figuring out ways to do that, and some of the idea exchanges that go on is pretty amazing, and we think we can collectively make all this happen.
We're going to switch gears just because we're going to go on that
Sure.
a little bit. One of the things that organizers in general, whatever movement they're working in, but specifically ours, tend to face in terms of challenges is working with the existing set of organizations that are in place. This is a movement that's sort of building and has been building for the last 5 to 10 years, and there's a lot of new organizations and faces and ideas. As someone who's been working in an organization that has deep roots and long history in a community, what advice would you give to someone coming into a community or a new network forming or a new approach maybe to supporting local independent business?
Get to know as many people as you can. This is a very, Phoenix is unique. It's a young city. It's basically 60 years old. It's not embedded with all sorts of layers of bureaucracy or layers of history, and so it really embraces a lot of people coming in and getting engaged. Probably the best word of caution I tend to try to give people is, if you don't like something you see out there, just take note. Don't go out openly criticize, because someday you may need those people, and they're going to remember that you bashed them. So there's a little diplomacy involved here, which oftentimes is a challenge because people just are full of energy. They want to just go, go, go. But too often they do what I call the ready, fire, aim. And if they just, if we can help them to aim, then the message is going to be more acceptable and it's going to be more productive. And they're not going to beat their heads against the wall to say, well, why won't so-and-so see me? Well, you were pretty, vocal about an issue that was important to them not too long ago. Why would they? And it's that kind of advice. And it doesn't change the message. It just says, let's find another way to get the message across.
Great. Helpful advice.
Oh, yeah.
Next one's really fun.
Okay.
Everyone's been having a good time with it.
Okay.
If the local independent community in Phoenix were an animal, what animal would it be and why?
Oh, wow. Geez. Well, let's see. If we take our local animals, I'm not sure I'd want it to be a javelina because they're scroungers. We have a lot of coyotes, but boy, I would say I'd like them to be an eagle.
First eagle we've got. Tell me why.
Because eagles can soar. Eagles have keen vision and great senses. They're very much a family. Eagles mate for life, so they build their nest and their network, and it's there for the get-go. And they're powerful.
Great.